Hello and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to import employees and employee details into Jada Payroll. So creating employees in Jada Payroll, we have two ways of creating employees. The first way of creating employees in Jada Payroll is through what we call the manual typing in or keying in of the information that is required. So you just go to payroll, then you go to employees, and then you click on employees. So here you click on add new, and then it gives you this window where you can key in all the required information that you require for processing an employee's payroll. So this one is usually a very tedious work, and sometimes if you leave out a field, it doesn't allow you to save. So it's usually very easy and maybe faster if you just import employees directly. So I'll show you how to import employees directly using a CSV format, that is the Excel format. So once you are ready to import employees in Jada, you just click on batch entry. So it will bring you to this window. So you click on download a CSV format. So once you hit on download a CSV format, a file will be generated automatically in your downloads file on your machine. So you just click on it and then it will open it. It will open the file. So once you open, the file will look like this. So you'll have where to add the employee name. You'll have where to add the employee number. So maybe I can just, I had created one employee here. So I can just add another one. Say, let's say this is Jen. Wow. So this is employee number P0002. And then the ID number, let's say this is 278. The passport number. If you're using ID number, you don't need to add a passport. So if we're using the passport, then you will need to fill in the passport number, the country of issue, and the expiry date. But if you're using the national ID, you don't need to fill in these details. So you just maybe fill in the date of birth. Okay. And then maybe you can say single. Then you can say female, and number of dependents, maybe 0. And then next of kin, say John. Then say maybe this is a father. Then the phone number you can key in. And then if they're disabled, you can key in. If not disabled, just say no, and then on the next cell, you just leave it as blank, because If the answer is yes here, now on the nature of disability is where you can explain more. But if it's no, you just leave it blank. And then this is your phone number. So the employee's phone number, that is 0730. Okay. So the email, you can say this is Jen. And then the physical address, you can use that. Maybe the postal address, maybe that is it. And then the code is can edit this also. So the pin, you can say it's that, and then that is now the KRA pin, and then we have the NHIF number, which we can key in as that. And then we can have the NSSF number, which we can also have as that. Then if they have help, so you'll indicate the help number. So if we have the employment date, so you say maybe they were employed on first 17, and then they are still the same payment point, then still the same pay mode, then the account number, that, and it's Jen. That is the bank account name. Then the code, we can say it's that. Then department, we can say maybe they are in the same department. And the same cost center. In the same category. In the same group. So we can say the group may be permanent, they are all permanent employees. And then we can say this is also an accountant. Okay. So once that is done, so we have our file ready. You just click on save and you say yes. So you don't need to close this window, because once you close it, it might lose the initial zeros on the maybe phone numbers or any other account number maybe you may have added. So you just leave it open, and then you go to Jada. So you go back to Jada. So once you're in Jada, you click on choose a file on the previous window that we are on. So you select the employee data 2, that is the data, the file that we're working on. So click open, and then it will come here. So once you see it here, click on upload. So the two employees that we were adding will appear here. So you have first is Jen, and then you have Paul. So you'll just scroll through and confirm whether the information is captured is correct. So when you look at this, I think it's correct. So I'm okay with that. So once you've gone through everything and you're okay with it, you click on save. So it will run and then update these employees in your Jada Payroll. So to confirm whether the employees have been updated successful, you just click on employees, and then you click on employees. So the employees will appear here, but in Jada, all employees are usually uploaded as terminated. It's just a security measure, because sometimes you might upload employees and you have not maybe processed in that month. So you need to specify which month you want to process. So once you've uploaded the employees is when you can determine whether they're active or not. So you just click on edit. The employees will go to others. Then scroll down. That is correct. So you go to financials and then click terminated. So once you just click that, you go back to others, other information, and update, sorry. So that one is updated successful. So you can go back to employees. So that one you can see is active. So we can make the other employee also active. So you click on financials, then you untick that, go back to other information, you scroll down and date. So it will ask you to save this password. Just for now, I'll just say never. So when you go back to employees, you'll find that all the 2 employees that we have uploaded are active now, and you can now go ahead and process payroll, or maybe add the earnings and deductions. Thank you for watching. I will meet again in the next video.